Man, I missed one hell of a week to not be able to upload because the internet where I was atrociously slow. I mean, like, this week was just disaster after disaster after disaster as the country descends into this authoritarian hellscape. I mean, Minneapolis is an absolute war zone right now. We had ICE shooting people, not just with, like, pepper spray and pepper balls, but they're literally shooting flashbangs at civilians for absolutely no reason.
We're hearing flashbangs go off. Tear gas has been deployed here outside of the Whitnall Federal Building.
We had people getting shot in the face at point blank range and a kid getting blinded by an ICE agent.
Federal agents approach protesters during a Friday night rally in Santa Ana. Grab someone holding a loudspeaker and pull him away as other protesters move up, including one wearing a dark shirt who doubles over. The other protester wearing a white shirt struggles with officers. The officers then grabbed the protester with the black shirt, Caden Rumler, who sent me these photos from the hospital where he says he is being treated for a serious eye injury after losing his eye. This is the moment he says an agent shot him.
Shot at point blank range in the face with a pepper ball bullet.
We had ICE going up to cars at gas stations and, like, ripping people out of their cars while they're pumping gas.
That's fine. Open the door, I'm gonna break the window. On 1, 2, I'm gonna break it. Open the door. Open it. Last warning. You're gonna get away. You're gonna get away. Open the door.
We have the federal government saying that they're going to shut Minnesota out of the investigation into Renee Good's shooter, Jonathan Ross. And in fact, they're trying to investigate Renee Good and her wife at this point, which is completely insane. We had Dementia Don getting up in the middle of a meeting with like 50 oil executives to go ogle at his adult coloring book, The Billionaire Ballroom.
Over 1,000 people, everybody wanted. I never knew your industry was that big. I never knew you had that many people in your industry. But here we are. And if you look, come to think of it, well, I got to look at this myself. Wow. What a view. This is the door to the ballroom.
After that, we had Marco Rubio discreetly trying to get Trump back on track by slipping him a note, and Trump decides to read it out loud to the entire room.
All right, thank you. You'll make it back one way or the other. You're all going to do very well. I think really very well. Marco just gave me a note. Go back to Chevron. They want to discuss something. Go ahead. I'm going back to Chevron, Marco. Thank you, Marco.
Was there a question, Mr. President?
Yes, go ahead, Marco. What are you saying here?
I mean, what the fuck? Oh, Jesus. We also had Trump flipping off a factory worker at a Ford plant for calling him a pedophile protector. We had Dementia Don falling asleep yet again in one of his meetings.
But as a neurosurgeon, the thing I really like is the brain, what it does for the brain. You know, the brain starts to develop right after conception and adds millions of neurons every single day. Continues to do that right up until the mid to late 20s. Now, it's important what that brain is getting during the development. Is it getting soda or is it getting milk?
So milk would help your cognitive ability.
Absolutely. You can tell who's been
Take a
drinking milk.
cognitive test. I've taken a lot of them. I've aced every one of them because I drink milk.
We had Trump accepting the Nobel Peace Prize from Machado, which, by the way, just how fucking pathetic do you have to be that, like, he's so desperate to get that peace prize. He's so desperate for a fucking trophy that he's willing to take it from someone else because he really, really, really wants that peace prize. And this is ridiculous because Trump not only bombed innocent people in Venezuela, like he bombed people off the coast, he bombed the capital city of Caracas and killed a bunch of people, he abducted Maduro, he stole the leader of Venezuela, he's also bombed Iran, he's bombed Syria, he's bombed Somalia. It's completely insane that he thinks that he's entitled to a peace prize when he is the biggest fucking warmonger on the planet right now. And finally, we had Trump, I don't know if he knew that the cameras were rolling, but pretty much admitting that he knows that if they lose the midterms, he's going to get impeached.
You got to win the midterms, because if we don't win the midterms, it's just going to be, I mean, they'll find a reason to impeach me. I'll get impeached.
I got news for you, Donnie boy. The Democrats they don't need to, like, find a reason to impeach you. You commit impeachable offenses literally every single day. I mean, bombing countries without congressional consent. He's invading American cities. He's accepting massive bribes, not just from billionaires for his Epstein ballroom, but he's got, like, the country of Saudi Arabia is building 2 Trump towers, and they're building them for him, and he's going to earn royalties off of that. He's got the Qatari jet that is going straight to him. It's like a $400 million jet. He has the World Liberty Financial, the crypto exchange that he owns, where he's making money off of that. All of these are just flagrant violations of the Emoluments Clause of the Constitution. He did a crypto rug pull on his own supporters, where I think it was like 660,000 wallets held the Trump coin, and then 2 days before his inauguration, he did a rug pull, and something like 53 people made money, and everybody else lost money, so basically only the insiders made money. We have Trump pardoning even more people, and people that, like, have been pardoned before or had their sentence commuted before. It's wild how corrupt and how inept and how just extremely, extremely dangerous and destructive the Trump regime has been. We're not even a year in yet, guys. We're not even a year in. It is going to get way, way worse because he's like a cornered, wounded animal. And he knows that he's backed into a corner. He knows that everything that he's doing is deeply, deeply unpopular. And I think what the plan is just to wreck as much shit as quickly as possible. Because if they do lose power, when they do lose power, they're all fucked. So I could not possibly catch up on an entire week in just one video. But goddamn, I mean, like, it has been just insanity in the past week, and we're gonna have to try and catch up on some of these things in other segments, but I just want to do a quick one just to, like, recap all the stuff that happened when I wasn't able to upload anything. But I'm back now, and I'm gonna continue to do uploads just to highlight the insanity that we're dealing with right now, and to continue to hold a spotlight on these criminal fascist fucking thugs that run our country at this moment. And it's super, super important that we stay on top of this, because all of these things are important. Not just what's going on in Minneapolis, not just what's going on in Venezuela. I cannot wait until the midterms. And speaking of the midterms, it's everybody's responsibility to get out there, vote, get inside your group, make sure that people vote. We have to make it too big to rig, because I guarantee you they are going to try and rig it. They know how badly they're doing right now. The polls do not lie, and no matter what Trump says, even his internal polling, he knows that he's fucking underwater and he's in deep, deep, deep shit. And so we have to get him out of there. We have to do something. This is not the America that anybody wants at this point. And if at this late date you are still on the Trump train, I'm sorry. You are a fucking enemy of this country, because what Trump is doing is completely and totally unlawful, unpresidential, uncalled for, and it's criminal, and we have to do something about it. Anyway, thanks for checking me out. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.